Boys, welcome back to Comic Studio, and we're gonna be finding something that is not for you and your entire children as well, or kids as well. This isn't gonna be not for kids like anyways. As before we're gonna be jumping into somebody's comic studio, I better yet we're going to jump into Friday Night Funkin' like any is. For Friday Night Funkin' is going to be for such as one thing, but I'm not sure. This isn't going to be such as music videos, but some sort of rap battle, but only singing forever, but sometimes that completely sounding like a beat sound effects like itself. And what about for some sort of next bots or something like anything as any way to do this as well? And before I'm just trying to going to jump into Friday Night Funkin', I am over age of 18 and I'm not going to be ready for it because this is actually for a little bit embarrassing. Nope, this is more embarrassing than I ever expected. Nothing is actually that I just continue to scroll down, then it's absolutely going to get to the classic screw. So, before nothing is absolutely going for all the way down into the fandom, the meme comics, other creators, personals, randoms, and many more of those things for fan mades, and many other things, such as one of those things, like anything before. And let's just get into it to Friday Night Funkin' because after singing Monsters, and where does the last video that you came from about the last video that we did review the Danacol Comic Studio, some sort of a Danacol drawing comic studio, but this day on August 28th, let's jump in to Friday Night Funkin' this right now. And here we are. The most insanely, like it's absolutely for pretty average. Some sort of adult cartoon like anything that before. This is the original game from anything for includes extras as well, which includes extras like anything but before. And these characters are very red, very more redder than Splatoon characters, including Need for Speed Pro Street characters like themselves, such as John Cooper and Rio, or like anything for many of those things. We started on an unknown two persons, and this is absolutely for those persons that must be Dearest and the Merest, and we got Skid and Pump, spooky kids, and a monster lemon demon. And one of those characters are. So there's two unknown characters. There's Dearest, there's Merest, Skid and Pump, Lemon Demon, Peko, Sandpie, which is including for this game. I didn't wonder that absolutely going to get a little bit sued for one thing as well, because especially in first side of the 1980s or the 1990s anime game as well. But I'm not sure. This is actually for the 2000s anime for some sort of an anime video game as well. So what is this actually? A dark spirit from Senpai as well inside his heart as well, but I'm not sure this isn't going to be real. And there is Tankman, which is the original character from them on. And another original character from this wasn't copied like the mold. It was a black person called for something, and his name is Darnell. And Nene. What is this? Some sort of like those things like anything before. As we check in another categories like extras, like many more other kinds of people, including for some sort of persons and limousines. And there is Santa Claus. Like it's absolutely going to freak out as well. And there must be a deadly monster, extremely SCP monster lemon as well. And now we got absolute mods, We got a tons of mods, including Sonic Eggs, and many other kinds of peoples. And especially we got Orange. And a lot of those things. Lots of skin mods that we possibly have anything as well. Including for Nostalgia Critic. So, which is absolutely... I don't really know what it is, but I know that was actually some sort of Daddy Dearest. Anyways, I'm not going to be using for some sort of a characters, but I'm slightly going to be adding GTA characters and some sort of for the hidden strippers hidden in my files, including for some sort of Scruffiness Comic Studio that I'm just going to be using for crossovers like anything as. And the props look like even pretty, it's not even for the standard, and even for like on vertical, like those pixelated like those things. And Senpai reference. We got a microphone, and we got for some sort of a tank as well. What is absolutely going to do for rigging this heart as well? So we got a tank, and a tower, and a policeman over here. I mean, it was a tankman soldier. The tankman soldier as well. I mean, the soldier as well. That we just completely have for one reason over here from this thing as well. And we got some sort of like those things as for the effects, some sort of sick, bad, good, sweet, no. And it's absolutely going to do this. It's even for really that, and it says this word, that stands that you just completely pee in your pants and just poo yourself for. Well, the one thing is, even forgot to go a little bit for anyways as well as the start of the set, and is absolutely going to be for one thing, and it says ready, set, go, which means go race. When Forza Horizon and Gran Turismo, it says 3 to 1 start from over here. And another one is pixelated. It says ready, set, and date. That's not pretty good as well. Nothing is actually going to do for like anything for nothing that I'm just trying to do like anything as well. So even for date stands for, it's not good like those things. That it was a violation from terms of policies or terms of use and services as really possible, like not anything as well, because nothing is actually recommended for Roblox like itself. And the backgrounds, oh there, we just absolutely did something a little bit for as well. So we're going to add it for as well, as we're going to be skipping around here as well. So we have multiple backgrounds. We got a background stage and like itself. And before we're going to be getting this straight, we got a bunch of spaces as well. So I might going to be making of this a little bit longer. And for the first stage, second stage is in your house from the Halloween. The third stage could be for outside of the train station. And the fourth thing is you're outside of the Sunset Drive. And there must be inside of the Mall of Christmas. And before things have turned for corrupting everything as well. For nightmaritic issues. And outside of the school from Senpai. Or even for that, even to be getting corrupted once again. And the next stage is the soldier stage. We possibly definitely going to be doing this for something like else. We had like those demons dancing like it is a Christmas tree. Instead of Senpai, we just put it right over here at the final stage. And there's more. It got for some sort of pixelated. I mean, there is Roblox reference. 2 Roblox backgrounds that we got over here. And the next thing is actually mods overall. Bomb person. So, looks like we can't absolutely add persons over here. And especially that doesn't going to be making even 1 sense whatsoever. So I got for many reasons of those drafts. and that I just recently cannot able to add for many more of those things as well. So I'm pretty not sure that we're gonna be, unfortunately, that I just turns out that isn't going to be for such as one thing. I'm gonna be added something like itself, so I'm gonna get rid of this thing as well. And let's start adding vehicles as well. Except there must be something is actually one thing, of course.